My three narcs that I dealt with were three different walks of life. The first one was a more hands-on. He liked to do contracting. He build things, tear things down. He was more quiet, laid back, chill, reserved. Took a lot to ruffle his feathers. His love language was buying me pocketbooks, and I really believe that that was just to match his fly because he was a very flashy guy. Also with the first narc, like he wasn't affectionate, so I would have to beg for a hug and a kiss. Second narc, he was very affectionate. He would look at me like I was the most beautiful thing on the planet. I mean, he would hug. He would literally like cradle my face as he kissed me and loved up on more personal, like the first narc, you know, like oral sex. It was like a chore to him. Like, oh, why do I always have to do this? Like, why? Like, pretty much, why can't I just stick it in and keep it moving? Whereas the second narc, I mean, I would have to kick him off me because he would go in for a long time. So it was just a difference of, and I think that's why it was so easy for me to fall for the second narc and not even realize too that he was even a narcissist because he was such the opposite of the first one. He was more catering and caring to my needs and my wants. So, and I just felt like that was like a breath of fresh air. Like, oh wow, something I never asked narc, you know, was in jail. He was one that literally was in jail for multiple years. And you know, I've never allowed myself to fall for somebody of that. Narc is in cosmetology school. I'm going to tell you that much. So he's doing hair, whereas the other two that wasn't their realm at all. So it was just three different type of people, different backgrounds. The one thing that I can say they all had in common was that they had poor relationships with their mothers.